You're going to learn something new on this page. If you'll go to your school page, save it as school.html. Okay, everyone, on your school page, do the bare bones. Type in the bare bones that you have to have for every page. Add your header. After the body tag, add your heading number 1. Turn off your heading number 1 or everything will be large. Now insert the logo for UVU. And only you know what extension it is for your logo. I added a border and I added a width so it's not the huge, I don't want it to cover the whole page. This is called school.html. Now everyone, go to your browser and you should be able to see your logo. Okay, here's something new. After your image, if you'll press enter, you can actually link to a web address. Okay? So if you'll just type the words link to Utah Valley University, this is the words that we'll see on the page. Okay, so that's the words we'll see on the page. And just like we linked our navigational bar, you can actually link to a web address. Here's what it looks like. Anchor, hypertext reference equals, nothing new to you, except for here, you must include the protocol. This is known as a protocol, HTTP. If you have a secure protocol, which you always want to see an S when you're going to any financial or banking or confidentiality information about you, you want to make sure that website has a big S right there. And then include the // and then the actual address. In these new browsers, you never see the protocol anymore. I think it's changing and you won't have to always put it in, but in the older browsers you do. You're just going to link it, go to the end of those words, link to Utah Valley University, and turn off your link, or anchor is what it's referred to. If you'll all save that, go to your browser and refresh, you now have a link to Utah Valley University. Okay? And it probably would look better if there were a couple breaks right there, right? So maybe just put in a couple breaks. And then after your link, everyone, I'm going to have you do a paragraph. After Utah Valley, will you just type a paragraph of what you're studying at UVU? About 4 sentences, it will create a paragraph, okay? So there's your 4 sentences. I'm studying, I plan to complete my degree. Upon graduation, I hope to do what? I also plan to minor in. Just gives you some text. When you're done with your paragraph, it is a paired tag, so make sure and turn that off. If you'll save it and refresh, see what it looks like. Okay, everyone, after your paragraph, if you press enter, this is new. You haven't done this before. We're going to take your schedule of this semester, and we're going to put it in a table. Okay? So we're going to do a heading number 2, and you're just going to put your first name and just label this your spring schedule. Everyone doing okay? Okay, we're going to do a simple table. To turn on a table is just T-A-B-L-E. If you'll add a border, we're just going to do a simple border so you can see the lines. We're also going to add cell padding. Of 10 pixels. And also add cell spacing of 10 pixels. And it just makes your table kind of spread out so the text has space around it inside the cell as well as outside of the cell. Go ahead and press enter. I'm also going to have you turn off the table. They come in pairs, and it's a common mistake with this one because there's a few tags associated with it that you forget. So I always put them together. Then I just push down the closing table with an enter and start right here. The way that a table works, it's made up of rows and then it has columns, right? That's what we're doing. Each time you want a new column, if it's the first line, you usually want headings. So we're going to use headings. Headings are bolded and centered. Each heading, it has an open and closed tag. So this is what it would look like. I want to start the table row number 1. We're going to create a 3-column table. Each column will be represented with THs. Turn on the TH, table heading. Turn off the table heading. Then I'm over here in column 2. Turn on the table heading. Turn off the table heading. Then I'm going to go to column 3. Turn on the table heading. Turn off the table heading. Turn off my row. All on one line. Okay? So it sounds worse than it is. So here we are. Turn on your heading, column number 1. Table heading. It means it's going to bold it and underline it. This is name of course. Turn off. It will be a TD, but it's TH on the first row. Because a TH will bold it and center it. There's your first column on the first row. Now we're going to do the second column. And I know because here's the second set of them. This one is the days of the week. Turn off your table heading. Here is my first column. Here is my second column because it's the second set. And here is my third set. Turn off your table heading. So how many columns do I have and how do I know that? Because I have 3 sets of THs. It's not because I can see the word column. It just means I'm looking at them as 3 pairs of TH, TH, TH. Turn off your row, everyone. Yours should all fit on one line. Okay, there's your first row with 3 columns. So now we're going to start row number 2. Row number 2, turn it on, TR. Okay, now this time we're going to actually fill in your schedule. You don't want these to be bolded, you just want to fill in the data. That's where it gets its name, table data. So you're going to type in TD. There's going to be 3 sets, right? Because we have 3 columns, so there's going to be 3 sets of open and closing tags for table data. We're just going to do our course that we're in right now. The name of this course is Digital Media Essentials. And then turn off the data tag, table data tag. Now we're in column number 2, right? Because here's the second set of TDs. Turn on your table data. We're now under heading number days of the week. We're going to type Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then turn off your table data. Third column, everyone, third set of TDs. Turn on your TD for table data. The time of day is 1 to 3 p.m. Turn off your TD, and we're done with row number 2. Turn it off. You look at it like this. On row number 1, there should be 3 sets of THs. On row number 2, there should be 3 sets of TDs. And on the outside should be the table row. Yes? Okay, we're on row number 3. Please start it, TR. We now are going to do another set of TDs. And now will you put in another class of yours, not mine. Put in another class of yours, okay? You'll include the name of the course, whatever it is. Turn off the table data. Now we're in the row or column number 2. Turn on your table data. What days of the week is that? Type in the days of the week that is your class and turn off your table data. You're now in the third column. Turn on your TD. And what time is that class? Turn off your TD and turn off your table row. You just entered your other class. By yourself, please add the remaining portion of your schedule. If I'm your only class, then you pretend that you're on the basketball team and you're taking basketball. Fill this up so you can learn how to put it in. See if you can do it all by yourself, entering your classes. This is the funnest part, everyone. Does it work?
Yeah, it does.
If you do save and hit your browser, this is what you're kind of looking for. And then I'm going to let you grab the navigational bar from your other website, copy and paste it, put a few breaks with it. So once again, everyone, watch this. Go to your hobbies page and click and drag your breaks all the way through your navigational bar. So grab the breaks all the way through the closing H4, Control C, Command C, Control C. Now go to your school page and paste it right underneath your closing table. Then when you save it, you now have a navigational bar. So when I refresh my page, I should have this navigational bar.